Today I am bringing you affordable makeup. All right, so let's start with foundation. Today I'm going to be using Maybelline Fit Me, and it's their Dewy and Smooth. It does have its own sunscreen in it. It says it's for normal to dry skin. It works just fine for me. I use some powder and we'll get to that as well, but I love the fact that it has sunscreen in it. The shade I'm using today is 130 and it's buff beige. So I'm just pouring a little bit onto my skin there. Actually, you know what? Well, hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta put this hair out of my face. All right, I'm back. Isn't this a great look? Okay, so that's the amount I'm using. I use my fingers. Sometimes I come in with my beauty sponge, but I don't know if you guys have ever seen, and he's a great guy for makeup. If you're super into makeup and you want someone who shows you how to apply makeup on mature skin, look up Wayne Goss, Goss. He is based out of London. He's an awesome makeup artist, and he will show you on his own skin, his mature skin, how to apply, getting that upper lip, you guys can see. And I'm trying to use as little as possible because, you know, on aging skin, loading makeup on is not always the best look. And we're gonna come in with concealer and get anything we missed. I do like to drag it down under my chin and on my neck as well. And that's it. I used all of that. It went on really well. This Fit Me foundation is fairly thin. It is buildable, so if this wasn't enough for you, you could go in with more. Next, I'm going to apply concealer. So today I'm using another Maybelline. Maybelline's really good drugstore brand. This is the Instant Age Rewind Eraser. I like the color Corrector. I believe that's the color this is in. It's like neutral or corrector. It's not a shade particular to your own skin shade. It is just something that's gonna highlight. So one thing I know for sure, this has, by the way, a little sponge applicator and you can twist it and bring it up. It's very moisturizing. I love it because you can put it, you know, in your under eye area, which is very thin and crepey on most of us at this age, and it doesn't sit too much into the wrinkles. I mean, there's only so much a product can do. If you have wrinkles and you're putting a product on there, it's gonna get in there a little bit, but I'm gonna show you a couple tips to make sure that doesn't happen. Let's apply it directly too. So here's where I'm gonna apply it. Just in the corners, just that far, and just that far, and then I kind of put a dot there and a dot there. And this is just the under eye portion. Now I'm gonna put it around my nose and these nasal labial folds. When you're putting on highlight, anywhere you put it, those deep set wrinkles or those dark areas are gonna come forward, which is great because it's going to make you look more youthful. I like to do everything in the center. So I want all of the light to be drawn to the center of my face. Now, I've not seen other people do this. I know people do that to bring that forward. I want a little lightness all the way down. That's just what I do. So then I am gonna go in with this little beauty sponge here and just tap around my nose. I always move it over. I tend to get that dark line even around there. So wherever you have a dark line, some people have them here or here, go ahead and put your concealer there lightly, and then it'll just bring it forward a bit. And I'm gonna make sure that I get that little blemish as best as I can. Now, another thing you can do to kind of contour your nose is drag some down the center of your nose. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do the concealer other than under your eyes if that's what you're comfortable with, but this is how I do it. And it kind of slims out my nose, and I'll show you later how I contour with bronzer. So then I'm coming in here, just kind of tapping this a bit. I'm gonna go in with my fingers, but I didn't want it to be too heavy. So the reason I only put the concealer right here and right here in my under eyes, and this is a Wayne Goss tip, you guys gotta watch him. Over here is where my eyes wrinkle when I smile, see that? Over here, it's not so wrinkly, so I can get the highlight there that I want without putting product in that super, super wrinkly part of my under eye. So you see how I have highlighted under eyes, but I didn't like load it on so that when I smile, it's like this cakey mess. You're gonna watch videos on makeup and you're gonna see younger girls constantly with that big deep V of concealer under their eyes. Ladies, if you're over 40, even sometimes over 30, don't do it. It does not look good. All right, next I'm coming in with my e.l.f. Instant Brow Lift Pencil. You guys, everything I'm using today will be linked below. I've shown you this in videos last year when I was doing more makeup videos. I just used a little spoolie, comb my eyebrows up. My eyebrows are microbladed, and I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that or seen that. What that is almost like, it's almost like a less deep sort of tattoo. It's like permanent makeup. So I had them done, but I had them done 3 years ago, and I really need to have them done again. And I was thinking about taking you guys with me. Let me know if that's a video you'd like to see, because I'm finding myself filling them in more and more. So here's how I do it. I'm going to speed this up because it takes a while, but you'll notice I start at the center and go out. All right, you guys, I think that looks pretty good. I always feel so much better once my eyebrows are filled in. So if you guys have ever considered getting microbladed, I highly recommend it. I sent probably 3 of my coworkers to, 3 if not 4 of my coworkers to get their eyebrows microbladed, and they're all very thrilled. And we all did this at the same time. So again, like 3 years ago, I had this done. And not sure if the girl who does mine would let me bring my camera in, but I would love to, and hopefully she will. All right, so then I'm gonna come in next with a bronzer. Today I'm using Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. You can get it at Walmart, you can get it on Amazon. I will link it below. And lately I've been using these brushes. I'm not gonna link these brushes. These are from my Ipsy box. And let me know if you guys are ever interested in me talking about Ipsy. I know a lot of people are familiar with it. It is, obviously this video is not sponsored, but Ipsy is a subscription makeup box, and you get it once a month. And I've been getting it, I wanna say, for about 3 years, and I do enjoy it. So what I'm doing now is contouring my face with this butter bronzer in this brush. So what I did was to sculpt my cheekbones. I went in pretty high, close to the hairline here on each side. See how I draw it up there? And then contouring my forehead. I have a big forehead, so I bronze the heck out of it to bring it down a bit, okay? But I keep it up high by the hairline. We don't wanna go in here. We're gonna leave that nice and light where we put our concealer, because we want all of the light to be drawn to the center of our face, because that makes you look more youthful. Next, I'm coming in with a smaller brush, same bronzer, and I'm going to contour my nose. I gotta come back and do my chin. I forgot to do that. So I'm going on each side of my nose, just like this, bronzing from just about my corner of my eye down to my nostril here to slim it up a bit. And then just underneath, it kind of makes your nose look like a little button. I'm gonna come back with the other brush I had and show you how I contour my jawline. So just tap, tap, tap. You're gonna go not underneath yet. You wanna do it kind of where you're defining it all the way around. And it just, you know, if you have a little bit of sagging going on there, and then underneath like this. And then I drag it down my neck a bit, just so we don't have an odd color cut off. And I don't know if you can tell, but that really gives you a nice, strong jawline. And next I'm going to come in with another brush and put a little tiny bit of blush on. You guys, have you seen these little bite size? This is Bite Size the Pomegranate by e.l.f. They are so inexpensive, I think $3 or something. Again, this will all be linked below. But you get a blush and a highlighter, and that's what I'm using today for you guys. So just dipping in here, and you just want to smile in a little bit, just to bring some color, of course, right over that forehead. And we're going to blend everything after I highlight. But blush gives you just a different, brighter color than a bronzer will, and that's why I'm doing both. All right, so then this is a highlight, and I'm using a brush about this size. You can get great brushes at Walmart. You know what I'll do? I will look on Walmart.com, and they have brush sets, and it's basically all you need is a blush brush, a bronzing brush, a highlight brush, and maybe something for powder. That's it. So if I find a set, I will link one below. All right, so I'm going in here, little highlight right at the tip of your nose and straight down the bridge. That helps that bronzer. See how my nose looks a little more pointy and thin? Love it. Here's my favorite spot to put highlight. Right there. It instantly makes your upper lip look bigger. And then over here, you're gonna give yourself some nice cheekbones. I feel my actual cheekbone right here, and that's where I'm tapping all the way to the end of my eyebrow and up toward my hairline. There it is. And so when you look at me, this highlight is making, coupled with my concealer, this part really stand out. I just love it. Highlight's great. Some people don't like to use it. I absolutely love it. Okay, next I'm coming in with Coty Airspun. I am using the translucent extra coverage. I use the puff it came with. Shake a little bit on there, not too much because this stuff likes to come out. And I'm just cutting up the sides here. And I'm doing that for a couple of reasons. One, it's going to accentuate my cheeks even more. And I'm going to be able to clean up the bronzer if I went too low. And it helps with contouring. And then for me, I do get a little oily right here and right here. And this is extra coverage. So that all kind of works together and helps to lighten everything up. You see all that, you guys? I've contoured my face. Look how tiny my nose looks. Love it. All right, and then you want to come in with a clean, fluffy brush. There's nothing on this. And just kind of blend so that everything kind of goes together. That's it. All right, so now I'm going to come in and do my eyeshadow. Let's take this little brush here. Another bite-sized little mini palette. This is Truffles, again by e.l.f. And I am going to come in with the lighter color, that tan, and see if I could do most of the work with that. So I'm going across the lower lid and all the way up. Do that on both sides. I didn't go close to the lash line. I went just above it. Okay. I kind of like how this color looks almost like my bronzer. And it kind of puts more color back into my face. So then I'm going to come in with this darker brown color here. I'm using the same brush. I'm just going to wipe it off on my towel a bit. You can get another brush if you want to. I clean my brushes at the end. And if I go from light to dark, I typically can get away with one brush. I'm just tapping a bit of that dark. And I'm going to tap only in the outer corners. All right, guys, what do you think? I think I got this one a little darker. I am going to come in with a clean eyeshadow brush and kind of blend. But I think it looks great from this little tiny palette. Okay, but before I do any blending, see that little silvery, almost platinum color? It's got like glitter. I take my finger and I'm going to put some just in the center of my eye. A little spot there. Look at that. Do you see that? Center here. And it just does a little something. You take a clean eyeshadow brush and, I'm so serious, smile, Liz. And just kind of blend it all so it's not, you know, all over the place. So when I shut my eye, it doesn't look like I used 3 different shadows and what is that woman doing? What do you guys think? I am no professional, but you know, I can kind of make things look good. Then I have this other thing that I love. Now, this is again something you don't have to do. This is it by Billion Dollar Brows. Now, this one I can probably get on Amazon to link below, but it's got a concealer and a highlighter, and I just take either side and kind of define underneath my eyebrows to make sure there's no eyeshadow that's up too high, and it sort of makes a nice crisp color underneath. And then I have a little brush. It's called a smudge brush, but I use it for this because it's got that nice straight line to it. And I kind of make underneath my eyebrows, just kind of pop. You see that look? I'm going to link that for you because I think that's a super, super important one. All right, you guys, there's one other thing you could do for fun that I forgot. You can take a tiny brush, eyeshadow brush, or something tiny like this. This is actually a crease brush, but it's my smallest one. Go back into the highlight and get those corners. And that will really open up your eyes. You guys see that? I like that look. All right, you guys, I am back. I just did my left eye with my Voluminous by L'Oreal Superstar liquid eyeliner that I will link below. It is from Walmart. And I just did a very mini little tiny wing. I don't know if you could see it. And then went all the way over to the corner of my eye. I did not do a whole lot. After this video, I'm going to film a Walmart Wednesday. And I am going to throw on some lashes. So because of that, I'm not gonna do the lashes on here because you guys, who wears lashes every day? I don't even wear them really when I go out. I literally only wear them on here. But if you want to see me do that, let me know down in the comments below. Oh, my hair got weird from that. All right, so I'm gonna do this one in front of you. I'm probably gonna put music on while I do it and speed it up because it's not something easy. Eyeliner, if you watch anyone who does makeup, even like the professionals, the eyeliner part's always hard. Here I go. All right, you guys, they're both lined. Like I said, I didn't do a whole lot above, which is perfectly fine, especially since I'm going to be putting lashes on. Next, I'm going to come in with a L'Oreal mascara. I'm using L'Oreal Telescopic. I don't know if you can see that. And again, it will be linked below. I'm using it in Black is Black. And it's got that cool silicone applicator. And what I like about it is it really defines the lashes. Now you might be wondering why I'm putting this on, even though I'm gonna put fake eyelashes on. And the reason is you want to put mascara on, even if you're doing fake lashes, because it stiffens up your natural lashes and makes like a little shelf for them. Okay, so we've got mascara, eyeliner on top, and eyeshadow. Then I am one of those people who likes to line my waterline is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to use Rimmel Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer for that. I like to use something waterproof on the waterline because of course your eyes tend to water. If you're not comfortable with this, don't do it. Maybe just the mascara on the bottom lid would be fine. I really just do this. Every day, my everyday look, I even do this. I'm always loving eyeliner my entire life. And, you know, I know it's kind of 80s, but I can't get out of it. I just like the way my eyes look much, much better when my waterline is lined. Now, if you have smaller eyes, this can sometimes make them look smaller. For me, I feel like it makes them pop. So I always do that. Next, we're gonna do lips and we are done. I really like this look. It looks kind of soft. You guys know from my lip combos, I have been coming in with this Maybelline Totally Toffee. I am in love with it. I cannot help myself. Whoops, I never realized there's a mini sharpener on the end. I just pulled the end out. If you want to sharpen it, pull the end out. All right, so I'm just gonna, now I overline. You don't have to do that either. This is something that I really like on my overall look. So you're gonna see me in the center only, both top and bottom. I'm gonna overline a bit. So I'm gonna speed it up, just watch. All right, you guys, see how I dip down here and dip down up at the top? Love it. And I don't even have any makeup on yet or any lipstick on yet. I certainly have makeup on. All right, I'm coming in with that Wet n Wild Cloud Pop because I can't get enough of it. And this stuff is called, I love this, Marshmallow Lip Mousse. And it's so velvety. Here I come. You don't need a ton. It works very well with that Totally Toffee. By the way, the Totally Toffee was Maybelline Color Sensational lip liner. Maybelline's winning today, huh? All right. So we did Cloud Pout and Fluffernutter, Totally Toffee lip liner. And then I'm going to come in with more Maybelline because we're on a Maybelline roll right now and use the Lifter Gloss. This has hyaluronic acid in it and it's supposed to be pretty conditioning. I just like it because it's a nice, it's got that big, nice doe foot applicator and you could really get a good shine. And I'm only shining the center. That's it. My entire look is done. I hope you like it, you guys. It's pretty simple. I do this routine pretty much every day. I am a makeup person, but before you guys leave, I'm gonna put my shoes on because I'm sitting here in my slippers and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm wearing and everything I show you will be linked below. Give me a sec. All right, guys, I'm back and I'm gonna show you everything I'm wearing today. I did add my lashes to my final look. You guys see that highlight? That is what your girl's talking about. That makes my cheekbones and will make yours as well really, really pop. They look so full and filled in and they draw the eye upward. That is the goal. That is the goal. Up, up, up. We've gone over this. All right, so what I'm wearing today, my initial necklace, my sideways initial necklace. Again, it does come in an L. I chose to get the E for Elizabeth. I'm wearing my thin dangling gold hoops from Target that I wear constantly. My jewelry I can't link, but tell me this bracelet is not gorgeous. It's hand beaded by my friends over at Aura, and I will link the website below for that. Not sponsored, no commission, nothing like that. Just a great group of people and an awesome, awesome online store. So check it out. By the way, if you saw this, yes, I burned myself. No, not on a curling iron or flat iron. I was actually cooking. And what else? Okay, that is it. You guys have seen most of this stuff. So this shirt is from Walmart. There's still plenty of stock. I think the color I'm wearing is called Bone. It's kind of like a taupey color and it's a pretty sexy shirt. Some of you have already purchased it. I'm wearing it in a size medium. I do love the peplum. It has an awesome crisscross back and this is smocked so that you get some stretch in it. As I mentioned, a size medium, so I did kind of size up one. I typically take a small in most things, and I'm glad I did. There is stretch in the double straps as well, which is nice. And then the front is padded. You don't have to wear anything underneath. You think you're looking at something, like I said in the first video where I showed this shirt, but you really can't see anything. It comes in black. For fall, under a blazer, this would be absolutely adorable. They have like this pumpkin-y dark orange color. Forget exactly what it's called, but you'll see it. And again, I'm gonna link it below. And I paired it with my flare jeans that I just showed you this past Wednesday by Sofia Vergara. They're high-rise, button fly, and flare with that beautiful side stitching. She just put a nice other piece of side of denim along the side, and I think it's very flattering to the silhouette of these jeans. And my shoes are so extra comfy. I'm having a foot issue lately. Talk about that another time. But these are the braided sandals by Time and True. They're awesome for wearing with jeans, dresses, skirts, shorts. I've done it all already. I wear them to work. I've worn them out. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was a little different than what we usually do here on Life and Style by Liz. But like I said, it had been at least a year, I want to say, since I've done a makeup video. And a lot of you have asked me to go ahead and do that for you. So this was a full face of drugstore makeup just for you. Everything will be linked below. I kind of went through it quickly. If you have any questions, please ask me down in the comments below, or you can send me a message over on Instagram, and my Instagram handle is just Life and Style by Liz. like it is here on YouTube. I do thank you so much for joining me today. If you did like today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, hit that bell for notifications. That way you'll be notified each and every time I upload a video. I hope you all have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.